around and takes the case. It's about so there's this boy detective and he is trying to help the neighborhood out, and instead the chief of police, Mr. Brown, out with a bunch of problems like robberies and stuff like that.
Isn't it Brown? Chief Brown?
Yeah. And then so the picture on the cover can show what some of the themes are that happen. Like for this one, it's about someone poisoned a skunk. In this one, a dog got knocked out. In this one, somebody bought really, really, really expensive ice cream. And I do not know what that one has to do with it. And the little teeth part, see right there, goes. Yeah, goes there's some weird thing who can ever collect the most fake teeth can get a bicycle. So my favorite part of my favorite chapter is the one with this, because in it is the end, near the end, wait, there. Well, no, actually I like this one because it, so somebody broke a globe school accidentally, and then the person, they were doing a test and the teacher was in the back room. So in this, they were doing a test and there were papers. In this, under a picture of a clock, the hands went into 12, he wrote noon, and then scanning horizons, the spyglasses sees, and then radar, level, solos, and then there was other ones, and then there was other people. The way he solved there wasn't one person who broke it, there was two. And then in the solution for it, there was, so Gene, the person that wrote noon, sees, radar, level, repaper, and solos on his thing for his test, had only written one word to describe each picture in the test. 6 words were the clue. The 6 words were the clue. Because, there was only 2 people in the class that had their names that were, if you spell noon backwards, it's noon, sees backwards, it's sees, radar, level, and repaper, and solos, if you spell it backwards, it's all the same words. There was 2 people in the class that were like that. They were Anna McGill and Robert, which can stand for Bob Mason. So those were the 2 people that broke the globe.
Wait, do you guys have any questions for him or thoughts? You're all reading the same series, so you want to be talking about.
How do you think the dog, who do you think would have knocked out the dog?
Well, there was a big race, and someone put knockout drops in the dog's water, because the dogs need water for a race, and it was really sunny, so that's how. That's the question.
And this skunk one,
Yeah.
why would someone want to poison a skunk?
I don't know.
Maybe. Why would who in this story was the suspect? Who was the most person that would do it?
There was 3 people that were the suspects. I'll just go to the solution thing. No, it says those and that. So, as Encyclopedia guessed, the slip of the paper had fallen out of the guilty boy's pocket. Because each person had a test. One was a Spanish, a spelling, and a math test, I'm pretty sure. And then he found out because the person had a piece of paper in his pocket that said, in order to succeed, you have to proceed to exceed. And when he was probably taking the poison out to put it in the skunk's food, and that paper slipped out, and then Encyclopedia run. He probably didn't like it because the skunk, to kill it, he probably didn't like it because he thought if it saw him, it might shoot him with its spray, but because it still had spray, so yeah.
So, you want to share or I can? You can share. Also, Encyclopedia Round takes the cake. There's a lot of these chapters where after the end of a chapter, there's they show you how to cook the stuff that was stolen. So in the first chapter, like there was like this kid saw like Encyclopedia Brown knew that it was Bugs Meany, but they didn't know that it would be because they ate parsley or it's parsley. It'll sweeten their breath, so they did that. But the way Encyclopedia Brown did it was they forgot to wash their hands because they never ever washed their hands. So they sniffed their hands and it smelled like garlic. But my favorite one, this one, is where Bugs steals kids pinata that is filled with candy, and there's like a couple things that she can know about it. He can know about it, but she does a really good job covering them up, so it just looks like a regular one. But they said that they got it from the store, but then Encyclopedia said when the cart fell, the things were bounced, and he said drop it and it'll break, but he admitted that he stole it because he didn't want the candy to break it. And my favorite.
So, well, I have a question. Well, so if your favorite one, how did Encyclopedia know that it would break? Like, how did you figure out it would break?
Because it's stuffed full of, it wouldn't bounce. So.
Oh, so if it would bounce, it would break open?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it would just go like this.
So why is it your favorite part?
Because it's really like bowls, and I like banana.
Because it was a book pinata, right?
So in Encyclopedia Brown Boy Detective, it's all about the first one is the first story in this is the case of the Natty Nat, where a sports store gets robbed, but then the guy comes in and then the robber runs away and drops all the money. So nothing was stolen, but found out